Alright guys, Mr. Surplus Nut bringing the second part to this video on matching serial numbers on K-31 rifles. And we left off talking about the serial numbers on this type of rifles. And if you're just watching the second part, you should go and watch the first one. And I left off saying that the if you end up with a different handguard, depending whether the rifle had its original handguard cracked or broken or whatever, and they ended up somehow replacing it, you might end up with another handguard that's going to have another serial number on there. There's a possibility, okay, that the rifle somehow inside the handguard might have had the serial number sanded off. That's a possibility. But if you end up with a rifle that has a mismatching serial number on your handguard, most likely it's from another rifle. What I'm trying to get at is that these guns, the Swiss, were very precise on having all matching serial number parts built into one rifle. Okay, that's the bottom line to this video to answer that question. Okay, all the parts on these rifles have the matching numbers. Again, if you have real small parts, you're gonna end up having the last 3 digits of your serial number. On these rifles, the second stock ring, this one back here, okay, on both of mine they have the last 3 digits of the serial number. Like on this one, serial number is 774466. On the ring on one side I have 466. This one, it's serial number 195675. I have the last 3 digits, 675. If you have a ring on here that has 3 different digits from your last 3 digits of your serial number, they might have put another ring on there, which is more possible because these rings were probably, you know, there were more of them available or whatever. You know, there's more of a possibility of ending up with the wrong ring than the handguard, because they will make their stocks, you know, at the same time they will make the bottom piece of the stock. They make sure they had the top. The serial number will get engraved on the bottom and on the top, and it was a matching stock. Rings, these are something that maybe they did it to each rifle, and somehow maybe there were more of these where they might have built more for spares, and maybe you have a ring on yours that doesn't have no numbers at all. Maybe that could have been a spare ring, you know, for whatever reason. Okay, so on the stock where you're gonna have your serial number, your matching serial number will be right on this area here, okay, before the receiver starts, right where the barrel screws into the receiver or the chamber. You're gonna have your serial number engraved inside the stock, and on the opposite to that, right above it, inside the handguard, opposite to the same area, you're gonna have your serial numbers to the handguard. Okay, that is on the stock where you're gonna have your serial numbers. Okay, you're gonna have a set of 6 digits serial numbers on these rifles. Again, on mine, on the rings, it has the last 3 digits. Okay, I'm not sure, let me take a quick look if on the front ring, no, I don't have it on the front ring, only in the back one. The 3 digits of the number. Okay, next area, you're gonna have it obviously on your magazine. Okay, your magazine is gonna have the 6-digit numbers. Other area where you're gonna have it right here where the barrel, okay, hooks up to your action or receiver, you're gonna have the last 3 digits of those numbers. Okay, 675. They're not gonna put the whole 6 digits. You're gonna have the 3 numbers there. Obviously, the bolt will have all 6 digits. Okay, and also your receiver on this side, on the left side of the rifle, you will have over here the 6 digits. Another part that you should have it, the end plate here of the stock. Okay, on the bottom, right above the screw, you should have the 3 last digits of your serial number of these rifles. Again, remember, some of these rifles, the stock, the end of the stock, the butt end of the stock, they were all chewed up, they're really all beaten up, and most likely that end plate, okay, of the butt stock, it's gonna be either rusted inside, in really bad shape. You might be able to sand it down towards the bottom of the screw. Maybe you won't sand it down so much and hard that you would actually blur it out or remove the engraving on the actual metal buttstock end plate. But yes, you will have the numbers. Okay, on both of these rifles, I have those numbers. I guess I was lucky that these rifles, for whatever reason, the serial numbers on these are really preserved, which I'm really glad. On the end of these, the end of the buttstock, the plate, right underneath the screw, the bottom screw, you're gonna have the 3 last digits. Okay, check out your serial numbers, write them on a piece of paper, so as you check your rifle, you can go through it and you will be able to find if you have a matching serial number rifle. Okay, there's people out there that are uploading videos and they tell you, okay, this is a Mazda Nagant, okay, all matching serial numbers. Well, you know what, when they remove the stock end plate off of it, at the buttstock, they remove that little plate, it's not on there, even though Mazda Nagants, they have it engraved on top. And a lot of times, if you want to make the rifle a matching rifle, okay, yes, a lot of it on Mazda Nagants, the areas where they have them, they can get grinded off. If you take it to a gunsmith that knows how to do a good job, they can erase that number, okay, polish that area, re-blue it really nice, and if they have an engraving kit, they can put the original numbers back on there in case and it doesn't have to be that you want to make your rifle a matching serial number, and you'll be cheating yourself out of that. No, if you have areas on the rifle where it's just an old rifle, like a Mazda Nagant, something like that, it will probably be the only rifle I will do it on, and the numbers are there, it is a serial matching number rifle, but just a couple of areas where it took a beating and it's halfway blurred off or whatever, you can reprint those numbers. Okay, and again, there's might be people out there that want to make the rifle, let's say like my Mazda Nagant 9130 that I have, my Tula, it's got matching serial numbers, but they are matching to the point that they have been electro pencil. Obviously, it's an Arsenal refinish gun, I know that, okay, and but if I wanted to make that rifle all matching, I can take it to my gunsmith. We can grind those numbers off, polish that area, make it really nice. You will never know that the serial numbers were there, and he can re-stamp the numbers on there for me. And I can come up, make a video. Listen, guys, I traded my tool, I bought me another one, and this one is a matching serial number. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, that's what I bought. That's what I ended up with, and I still have a nice 9130. Okay, with a hex receiver, a Tula. Yeah, there's some areas that do have the original serial numbers. Some of them have been electro pencil when it got Arsenal refinished to match the original stamp serial numbers. So what, but anyways, on these rifles, okay, you will end up having, for the most part, they do match. All right, We're gonna come back and give you an up close look at the areas exactly where you're gonna find these, and we'll come back. You heard that ring? My minutes are up, bud. I'll be back with you guys in a few.